What's up, everybody? This is Inside the Ring. I should have done a sound check before.
Yeah, that was a little loud, buddy.
That's a little loud.
Maybe jump back a little bit.
Ooh, let me bring it down a little bit.
There you go. Bring up the music a little bit.
Bring up the music a little bit.
Yeah.
This is the Inside the Ring. We are your hosts, Mike and Ray.
What up?
And we are going to get right into things. We're going to be talking about UFC 116, and we're talking about Brock Lesnar and Shane Carwin.
Yes, sir.
So let's get right into the fight card. You know what? We'll just go to the predictions with the cards, and then we'll just talk nothing but the main event. How about that?
Let's do that.
Let's get my cursor over here, and let's get going on this right here. All right. So I guess they're going to go ahead and televise these matches. So we're going to go with Kurt. What is it? Kurt Pellegrino.
And George Soteropoulos.
There you go. Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yeah, it sounds like an animal or something.
So there you go. You got somebody that's 12-2, and then somebody that's 21-4.
This is a fight that can go either way. This one's pretty good.
So what do you think? Your predictions on the Batman or the Hip Hop Anonymous?
Don't know. Every time I go against Batman, he always pulls out a win, man. This guy's just unbelievable. He's got a better resume right now coming into this fight. So I really can't put my money against him on this fight. I'm gonna go with Kurt Pellegrino on this one. He's just been upsetting me every single time I go against him.
All right, and then let's get into the next fight here. We're gonna go with Krzysztof, the Polish Experiment. Stolinski.
So, against Stephan Bonnar? Yeah, Stephan Bonnar sucks, man. 3 fights he's lost already. His last one he got out of here with a cut off of Krzysztof. This is stupid. This is over. Krzysztof should take this one again.
But Stolinski, he 20. Let's go with 20-10.
Right.
Versus 14-7.
Right.
Now.
Yeah, but he's got a 5-fight win. He's got 5 fights here in the UFC, and he's only lost to Brandon Vera. So. He's got a career that's going ahead of him here. He's got the better well-rounded fight here. I think he's going to take Stephan Bonnar. Stephan Bonnar is just losing every time. He sucks. Stick to the paintings and stick to the back.
Let me ask you this: do you think Stephan Bonnar was teased in school?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I would have been calling him Boner all through elementary.
Probably.
Stephan Bonnar.
Boner.
American Psycho. I don't know about that.
No.
Look at him with his chest all sticking out. He ain't got no chest.
Nope.
Just try to pop it out.
Krzysztof to win that one. Another KO. Cut him up open again.
Chris Lido versus Matt Brown.
My fight of the night. This is the fight that I can't wait for. Man, Matt Brown is he's just a devastator, man. He will destroy you. But Chris Lido, man, he's got a lot of fights under his belt. This guy's pulled up some amazing wins. And this fight can easily go to the ground because of Matt Brown, but I think it's going to stay standing, and I don't think Matt Brown's corner is going to have any problem with Matt Brown standing with Chris Lido. I think it's going to be a TKO. It's going to be a firework match. This is the one you don't want to miss.
And let's talk about the most disappointing fight of
Wanderlei Silva versus Yoshihiro Akiyama. This was horrible, man. I wanted Akiyama to fight Silva. He's been calling out Silva. He told Dana White he didn't want to fight in the UFC unless he got a Silva match first. This is a fight that we were waiting for. Didn't happen. Silva got cracked ribs, broken ribs in training, and the way he trains, I can see why it happened. But this is a fight I'm just upset that it's not going to happen. But you got Chris Leben, who's fresh off the Ultimate Fighter finale win, and he stepped up to the plate. He's going to fight Yoshihiro, and I think this will be, it'll be all right.
But how pissed off is Dana White? Because I mean, here it is, Wanderlei Silva he hasn't fought since when. And now all of a sudden he's got crack ribs. Everybody was just dying to see this match.
Silva's a legend, dude, and he's not the type of guy he's not like a
But how you gonna break your ribs during
He's not
practice?
Like a Chuck Liddell though, who's going down very fast. You got Wanderlei Silva who will lose one, come back, win two, lose one, come back, win. I mean, he's still game, and he's good for fireworks. He's good for the mid card of the pay-per-view. He's good to wake everybody up before a main event. This is the best fight that they could have set up before Brock Lesnar and Carwin. I think this whole card is kind of weak, except for the Chris Lido and Matt Brown and the Brock Lesnar, of course. And I thought this fight could at least save that card, and it's not going to happen now. And I think Chris Leben is not going to do anything to make it better. But I'm pulling for Yoshihiro on this one, regardless what happens. I think he's got a better resume. He's fought in Dream. He's fought in K1. He's outstanding fighter. He needs to keep moving in UFC and keep pushing.
But again, you know, how how is it that you're going to have crack ribs during your practice? I mean, what kind of coaches are going to allow, full contact?
Dude, now he comes from a really tough camp, dude.
I
Those guys go
that.
all out. They're
They're
ready to go, man.
There should be some kind of time period.
No,
I mean this close.
It could happen. It could be a freak accident. He could have fell wrong. You never know what happened, dude. These guys, they train hard, man. I don't put anything past Vanderlei Silva's camp. I could see that happening.
All right, so let's get right down into it with the main event. We're talking about
Brock Lesnar and Shane Carwin,
the current world heavyweight champion.
Yes, sir.
Brock Lesnar
yes,
versus
sir.
the interim Shane Carwin.
Yes, sir. I have a problem with this one.
Okay.
First off, on our Twitter, we still have Carwin ribbon on there.
Oh, sorry.
I need my Brock Lesnar ribbon.
I'll get Brock on there, but the thing is,
I'm not supporting Carwin. I like Carwin's record. I like how he's coming into this fight. He's only had 2 really impressive fights. That was Gonzaga and Mir. He's been on a 12-fight winning streak. He's been knocking everybody out. Yeah, it's impressive, but he really hasn't fought anybody big besides Mir and Gonzaga. Mir overlooked him, and I don't think he trained properly for Carwin, and then Gonzaga dropped Carwin left and right before Carwin came back.
Look,
so I don't think this is going to help him.
First of all, I'm not supporting Carwin, but the only reason why we have his little twibbon on our avatar on Twitter,
I get it,
is because we're trying to get him to get on there.
Right.
Well, it was just only a advertisement market ploy. Call it what you want. Well, but I am going to be tonight. Matter of fact, making the Brock Lesnar one.
Right.
So,
and I understand we can't have Brock Lesnar first because you want Carwin to get it. When Brock Lesnar doesn't even have a computer, you got to send smoke signals to get this guy. This guy lives in nowhere in the mountains in Minnesota.
Exactly.
So, okay, I see your point, but we need a Carwin ribbon. We need a Carwin ribbon out. We need the Brock Lesnar on. It's a Brock Lesnar night, regardless of how long he's been off from his fighting. He's going to destroy Carwin. And he's going to put him on the ground. And he's going to put his head through that mat like a damn nail.
Now, look, me and Brock Lesnar have something in common. We both have he doesn't have it anymore, but we both had diverticulosis.
Right.
Now, what that is, I don't know if you know too much about it, but it's you develop a hole in your colon.
Right.
This has hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much almost died from it.
Right.
Mine wasn't so severe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to be a factor?
They're saying it's a big factor, but I mean, this is a guy he's got a really fresh career, dude. He's what, 4-1? But this guy, every time he's coming into the ring right now, it's pretty much, he's looking for experience.
See, I didn't get the surgery. He did.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They said he's lost weight. He feels lighter, but as long as he feels strong enough to come into this fight, I think he's going to win. And I think the wrestling might be a good matchup for these two, but I don't think that this long layoff is going to be a factor for Brock Lesnar. This guy trains very hard. He pushes his body to the limit every single time. This guy hits people with power that's unseen in that heavyweight division. And it doesn't even have to stand up, dude. Brock Lesnar can fall, and if he falls the right place, Carwin is done.
I mean, it all depends on how you feel that night, because I get still severe gas pains.
Right.
And, I let one rip, and I'm better.
That's right.
But the thing is, if you get hit around that certain area.
Yeah. But this is almost a year. I mean, there should have been some good preparation from his doctors, and
you're not hearing very much from Brock, except for him talking all that madness about Batista.
Yeah, which I think is a joke. Batista shouldn't even be coming and messing with MMA. He can't even survive in WWE without getting injured.
All right, so what do you think? Your win? Pick your
I'm going Brock Lesnar. It's going to be a TKO, and I'm going to give Shane Carwin some credit. He is good. I'm not saying he is garbage. And I'm saying it's going to go the third round.
Third round?
Yeah, KO.
Third round in a KO.
Third round KO. Early third round.
Wow. All right. But there you are. There's your predictions for UFC 116. And that is what day is that?
It's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. Well, there you go.